Andrew is in the crunch time zone of his program, with only 4 weeks left to reach his goal weight. Up to now, he has managed to lose at least a kilogram every week.
Last week we were at 64.9 kilograms. Let's see where we are today.
Okay.
So at the end of 8 weeks, starting week 9. 64.4. Okay, that's a loss of 0.5, half a kilogram last week. That's good, we'll take that. It was our slowest week so far. We've only lost half a kilogram. But I mean, it's still good. We're still losing weight. And I think it's going to be good for us because now it's going to make us much more focused for the week coming. We've got 4 weeks left. We knew it was going to be harder the last couple of weeks.
I expected somewhere that my body would probably give less for a week or two and then probably pick up again, you know. So yeah, it's still great where we are. I mean, it's, my aim realistically is probably to get to 60 after the program, which will be 16 kilos. We'll still be great, and I like to think we're well ahead of that. You know, we've got a month left, and yeah, things are going well.
Goal setting is an important aspect to the success of Andrew's program. With their first slow week, Jan and Andrew will have to work extra hard to reach their goal in time.
We must just make sure now that we don't fall behind the pace, so that's why we're setting goals now.
Okay.
As that make sure that in 4 weeks we get to our goal that we've set.
No, I've got no doubt we're going to do that.
If we add everything up, we're still ahead of the target.
Well,
it's only the last week that was a bit slower. But all I'm saying is let's keep our focus. We've got 4 weeks left. I think a good target would be between 1.2, 1.4 even. See if we can get close to 63. We're at 64.4.
Okay.
Let's see how close we can get to 63 next Monday.
Oh, okay.
So that's our goal for this week.
Perfect, perfect.
Jan is planning some changes to the gym routine in order to make it as effective as possible, which means a lot more hard work for Andrew.
I'm actually quite looking forward to it. That it's getting a little bit more intense now, and it's getting a bit harder, and it's, you know, it's so much harder to pick up our heart rate again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm quite a bit fitter now.
In the gym, I'm going to make sure this week that we do more reps. We're not going to up the weight, the resistance too much, but we're going to do more repetitions, faster repetitions, shorter rest periods. Andrew's going to have to really focus on his eating. He's just been away again for the weekend, so we've got to cut down on those things, make sure that we're a bit more strict.
Rob Douglas, KeNako chef, prepares all Andrew's meals according to his diet plan. But eating healthy doesn't mean that food has to be tasteless. In today's nutrition tip, Rob shares a delicious recipe that is both healthy and tasty.
Today I'm going to show you a dish that you can prepare at home using as little oil as possible and still have a tasty meal at the end. So cooking doesn't have to be boring, and the method you use doesn't have to be boring. We are making a poached chicken breast, which is stuffed with couscous and a Mediterranean Thai-style veg.
Andrew enjoys spicy food, so Rob has used the following ingredients as filling for the chicken breast.
Basically, it's your choice what you want to stuff your chicken breast with. I like to add a bit of vegetables, a bit of salad, a bit of all sorts. It's always nice to have quite a nice variety of things on your plate.
In preparation for the filling, Rob cut the ingredients into small dice.
We've got our garlic, chili, our zucchini, our peppers, our spring onion and our mushroom. We're going to use only about a ml of olive oil. And it's just a touch. We are just going to add all of these ingredients into the pan.
Briskly fry the ingredients for about 3 minutes, adding half a teaspoon of soya sauce, half a teaspoon of red chili sauce and a dash of lemon juice.
We've allowed our mix to cool down a little bit. We're now going to add it to our couscous.
After mixing the couscous into the filling, add some fresh coriander and fat-free cottage cheese.
Okay, so we're going to use the egg, a quarter of an egg, and the reason for this is obviously for the protein fact of it as well, but also for the binding of our ingredients.
With the filling all done, it's time to stuff the chicken breast.
So we've got our chicken breast sliced open. We're just going to take our mix and we're just going to place them in the center of our chicken breast, and we're going to fold for one side over to the other side.
Now the challenge is to keep the chicken breast from falling open while cooking, but Rob has a handy tip that will do the trick.
Place your chicken breast on your plastic wrap like so. Lift the plastic wrap over your chicken breast. You tuck it in tightly like so, probably 3 to 4 rolls. You want to compress all the ingredients in there as tightly as possible, as that's the important part of it.
Give it a couple of good rolls and pinch the sides together. Then poach the chicken breast roughly 8 minutes in hot water.
Once your chicken breast has poached for its 8 to 9 minutes, we then remove them from the water, allow them to cool, pull the plastic off gently, and place them in our oven to roast.
Roast it for 10 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius till it has that crispy golden glow. Serve on a bed of steamed vegetables, and there you have a delicious, healthy and tasty meal. Bon appetit! Rob's nutritious meals keeps Andrew's engine going, but Jan also has a trick up his sleeve to ensure Andrew gives his ultimate in the training sessions.
Well, Andrew is a very competitive guy, so one can motivate him a lot through setting up a challenge. And part of that is me training with him. He loves that when I get stuck in with him, and so we compete against each other at the weekly time trial with the marathon club. We ran a 10k race together on the weekend on Saturday.
The training sessions suddenly became one big competition, and both Jan and Andrew were pouring with sweat, getting a go at the boxing bag and pushing each other to the limit.
It's great to especially now I'm a little bit fitter than him, and I mean I came here 2 months ago being very unfit, and now I kind of string him along, and I love that. I love because it's like a little ego boost between us, you know.
Having a training partner blew new life into Andrew's motivation.
So I love to be there for him, to motivate him. That's I like to be part of it and to encourage him in that way.
Andrew's program requires ongoing dedication and commitment from all involved, but the results are highly rewarding.
It's great to be there from the start when people say that he won't make it, and to actually be part of getting this guy back and to show people that it can be done.
Andrew Fortune has earned people's respect with his inspiring story of conquering hardships and achieving great success against the odds. Ron Boone, KeNako's chairman and avid horse racing fan, has always been intrigued with the high-speed, adrenaline-fueled job of a jockey.
When you're on that horse, are you conscious of the speed, or are you simply focusing on what you're doing?
I ride horses. I always say to jockeys that I let horses dictate to me the first half of the race, to what speed they want to run. You know, I'll warm the horse up before the start. I'm more focused on what goes on around me. I know exactly what goes on around me. So that's probably the early part of the race.
Why is it that some guys have got it and some guys haven't got it? Is there something you can put your finger on?
You know, I wouldn't say some guys. There's a lot of guys out there that's reasonably decent that just don't get the opportunity. Like I said, it's hard to. I mean, let's be fair. Anton rides the best horse in the country. He is a very good jockey. Anton places him well, and the difference is confidence and to when you let a horse go. For me, that's very important too. When you release the trigger for tell the horse, okay, now you got to go and get them. And Anton's they're very good jockeys, but because they ride the best horses, everything just falls into place for them. You know, they're on the best horse, and they are the best jockeys.
And I noticed with Anton, he's ridden a couple of horses for us as well. I notice he quite enjoys going to the front. I mean, he's obviously a very good judge of pace. You know, a lot of times Anton will run in front, and not all the jockeys do that.
It's all about confidence, eh? You trust the horse. You're riding the best horse in the race. Normally, you can take the race by the scruff of the neck and go and lead, and it works out well. Pierre's the same thing. When Pierre goes to the front, it's like I think he's more dangerous than Anton. You know, you just battle to run past it. They are great jockeys.
Andrew is anxious to get back racing, but is committed to finish his program and reach his goal weight. Although the last 4 weeks will require extra hard work, there is an enthusiastic and positive atmosphere.
I think because there's light at the end of the tunnel, he knows it's 4 weeks and we're getting closer to our goal, closer to time for him to get back into racing. That's what he's looking forward to. I can see he's getting more and more eager. So yes, I think the closer we get to the last week, the more motivated he's going to be.
Somebody always said to me, he says, take 2 kilograms of sugar and pack them up, and then you'll see how much you've lost. And I mean, it's like 2 kilograms of sugar that you pack up, and I've nearly lost that. You know, it's a lot of weight in 2 months from somebody that sat still on the couch and done nothing. You know, so now I'm very grateful, really am.
There is an air of excited anticipation to see Andrew reach his goal and make a comeback in racing. Tune in next week as we keep you up to date with Andrew's progress on his road to success. If you have missed previous episodes, search for Andrew Fortune's Road to Success on YouTube.